The Thames Challenge Cup now at the start. This is the club men's 8 between City of Bristol Rowing Club over on the Berkshire station and the Munchener Ruderclub from Germany on the Buckinghamshire station. So they're on the right-hand side of your picture, the Germans, and on the left-hand side of your picture, that is City of Bristol.
Thames Challenge Cup, what a fierce heat we have already. The Germans are starting to learn this Henley course a little bit, though. Their Cox has steered away from the island. He needs to make sure that if he goes through, he needs to start getting that straight for future rounds. In fact, they're now veering away from the island, so a little bit of steering happening in that crew from Münchener Ruderclub from 1880, Deutschland. Brilliant to have them over here, and they are challenging this City of Bristol crew.
Well, Cathay will be delighted to be named in full here. This is a prestigious occasion and fierce competition. You're absolutely right. City of Bristol have had a stunning season so far on the club circuit in the UK. And look, they're giving them a real run for their money. And in fact, I think it looks like City of Bristol can't. Still got overlap.
They are swapping punches, aren't they? Both of these crews really tenacious all the way through. You know, coming off great seasons. Again, you know, Münchener wouldn't have come over here unless they think, you know, we've got a crew we want to test. We think we can do something in the Thames Challenge Cup. And as you say, Bristol have had a fantastic season. You know, so exciting. It's a club that's really vibrant. It's growing at the juniors level, at the club level, and they're doing lots of outreach into the kind of, you know, into the community as well to bring more people into rowing. Have a fantastic junior program. So it's great to see a thriving city. And they're now all going to be, you know, that City of Bristol club are going to be cheering them on, but the Germans are still really strong here, and I think their nose is just ahead. It's going to be a question of tactics now. Who's got the best push? Who's got the best efficient technique to win out? The Germans are sneaking ahead.
They are sneaking ahead, and actually that would be an overturn of the results in the winter, because these two crews raced each other at the head of the river back in March, and Bristol were victors in the Jackson Trophy, which is the club 8s from outside of London. They won that pennant at the head of the river. They finished in the top 30, 27th overall, whereas the Münchener crew could only manage 40th. So between their winter and summer racing, it looks like they've managed to put in the miles.
So we've seen a few crews overturn, haven't we? The same in the schoolboys yesterday, that, you know, the Nat Schools regatta results overturned. You know, create momentum, and that's what the Germans are doing brilliantly here. There's some real cheers. There's some shouting within the German boat, you know, really geeing each other up with that recent push that has taken them completely clear of City of Bristol now.
Yeah, and just looking at the line here that the Cox is steering for the German crew, Clara Drews, just taking them back towards the Buckinghamshire station, and it's something that I've seen quite a lot of the Coxes do, and I don't know whether that's just to do with kind of wanting to stick quite close to that side of the river, less impact on the stream. I'm not sure, Kath.
Yeah, I think, and there's been a lot of discussion about that. I think, you know, it's partly sometimes we had crosswinds the last couple of days. That's not happening today. You can get a swirl that's coming in from outside across the booms. You have to be alert to Henley water. But this club, Munchener Ruderclub von 1880, are showing us that they are absolutely on it. Many of them are here for their first time ever. A couple have raced before, Julian Ritter at 7 and the stroke Philip Mance. You know, they have raced before at Henley a couple of years ago. In this event, they made it to the Friday that time. You know, they came back because they want to go further, and the rest of them, you know, are mostly here for the first time and hugely excited. They've been champions, you know, within many races back at home, within the Bavarian Championships, you know, rowing in the kind of different, you know, many different competitions, as juniors, as lightweights. It's a real mixture, but huge experience that's come together in this crew. And, you know, we hope there are lots of people at home in München watching. We're delighted that we've got such a brilliant international strong entry at Henley this year. And, you know, the club is absolutely doing themselves proud, but City of Bristol are not giving up.
No, and talking of experience, the City of Bristol crew, one of the things I've loved about the change to the regatta programme, if you've been here at the regatta or you're planning on coming, a new thing that was introduced last year was that you can now see how many regattas people have raced and qualified for, and the foreseat of the City of Bristol 8, James Wadsworth, 9 previous regattas right in the middle of that 8, so a really experienced crew in City of Bristol as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're putting in the pushes, you can hear them, they've upped the rates. You know, City of Bristol are taking it to them, they have to, it's their last chance. But Munich are out front and in control.
A great comeback there from City of Bristol. I think their bow ball is just going to tickle the stern over the line of the Munchener Ruderclub, and it's just all they can do now to reduce that deficit through the line, because that result will stand in history for them. And yes, it will be near on 3/4 of a length back for City of Bristol from Munchener Ruderclub that will look to the next round of the Thames Challenge Cup.
Really impressive, strong row there. They got to Friday last time, they've got to Friday again, but they will have intentions and ambitions to go beyond Friday. Really strong row for Munich.